G'day, Stars Mill, and welcome to Coach's Corner, the segment where we interview Stars Mill's head coaches. I'm writer Daniel Stackhouse, and I'm here with head softball baseball coach Brent Moseley. How are you doing, Coach Moseley?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing really good, thank you. Let's get straight into it. First question I want to ask is, your first tough region contest this next week against McIntosh. How is the play so far recently been able to prepare you for that?
Well, we played a really tough non-region schedule, so we hope that we're ready for the good teams in our region. I guess time will tell, but we've still got some improving to do. But we're excited to get going and get to play against McIntosh. So.
Let's talk about that level of competition you've been able to play. You've been able to play a lot of different tough teams like Ola, Denmark, and Parkview. How have those games been able to prepare you for the tougher region competition in the state playoffs?
Well, the biggest thing is the pitching. The starting pitching that those teams run out is stuff that you really only see once you get deep in the playoffs. And so we hope that we're prepared. And that's why we do it. Schedule all those tough teams is so that we're prepared for an April, May run in the playoffs. So hopefully it'll pay off.
So let's kind of take a general look at what has been the team's main approach to this season.
Well, the biggest approach is to prepare ourselves for these tough region series and for the state playoffs. We got beat in the second round last year, and then the two previous years we had been gone to the semis, and so losing the second round isn't any fun, especially when you feel like you're better than that. So I did amp up the schedule this year, where we played a lot of really good teams. We played 3 teams that were in the finals last year, and so I hope we're prepared. I hope it pays off. Once the playoffs get here, we'll see. But we're doing everything we're supposed to do. If we can ever get some dry weather, it would help. But we're doing what we're supposed to do to try to be prepared for May.
So the big thing that a lot of people talk about is the injury with starting pitcher Eli Jones. He's out for most likely the rest of the season. What has the bullpen been doing so far to be able to step up and perform well in lieu of his absence?
Well, we've been throwing a lot of different guys. Like this past weekend, we threw 4 guys a game. So we're trying to get them innings. Pitching's been absolutely wonderful. I mean, really, really good. Nobody's had really a poor outing. So I think we're where we need to be pitching. I'm not sure. Hitting offensively has been our problem here the last few weeks, or really since we started, and that we don't have enough guys contributing at the plate for us to beat the good teams right now. Hopefully that'll change, but that's where we're at right now.
Let's talk a little bit about that ability to have all those good pictures. What does that do, especially when we are discussing in ifs here, but what does that do if you get Eli Jones back in the playoffs? What can that core do?
Well, it certainly changes things when you put a pitcher of his caliber out there on the mound. It gives you a chance and really with Daniel and any of those other guys, we've got a chance to beat anybody. But certainly Eli gives you a whole different look because he's such a power pitcher. And power pitchers in high school have a lot of success. And he's a kid that runs it up there almost around 90 miles an hour, and you don't see that much. And so he certainly gives you a chance to beat anybody on any given day. So.
And what are some of the other challenges that this team needs to be able to overcome?
Our biggest challenge right now is hitting. We're not hitting the ball. Thad's doing really well. Sean White is hitting the ball, but there's some other guys that are very capable that are struggling right now. And I'm hoping that we're getting into the region. The big part of our region schedule starting next week, so I'm hoping that they're going to come around and get going a little bit. Last year, I felt like we were playing our best baseball at the beginning of the season, really up till this week right here, and then after that we sort of started going down. I'm hoping this year that we're doing it a little different and that we're starting to peak towards the end instead of at the beginning. So that's my hope. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but that's what we're hoping for.
That's all I got for you, Coach. If you want to see the Starsmobile baseball play, mark your calendars next week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday as their series against McIntosh. Until next time, from Coach Moseley and the amazing Becca Gods behind the camera, I'm Daniel Stackhouse. Cheers, fellas. Go Panthers.